Bro, your hand, that beard just disappears. It's
You're throwing
crazy.
out the peace sign too, bro. You're like, peace, yo.
And then it
Peace
just
on
fucking
earth.
disappears.
Hell yeah, bro. I also like to say how funny it is that we originally started this, segment, this Thuggalo Files, as a whole ass gimmick with like rednecks and aliens and just everything that wasn't us being conspiracy nuts. But here we are with our real names, no costumes, nothing on. Now just fucking doing this.
I'm
And
tired of
it's
hiding.
just whatever, bro.
Man, I'm tired of hiding. It's just
Tired of hiding.
all of our other conspiracies done came true. So I mean, it is what it is now.
Very, very
Now we're
much.
just reading stories.
Very much, right? I mean, conspiracy theories won. All we need new ones. All the
Yeah.
old ones turned out to be true.
I just noticed in the background of that picture down there, there's a fucking Earth with a fucking globe on top of it.
Exactly right. That's a flat Earth with a dome on it, bro. With
Wild,
a little bit of beer spilt on it from you.
wild.
You're spilling the beer on the firmament, bro. Firmament,
Firmament.
firmament.
That's what the Bible and people say.
And the leader of NASA, apparently, because it's on his fucking tombstone.
This is true. This is true. I don't
The
know.
the grandfather of NASA does have a Bible scripture on his tombstone. I mean, I don't know. I never fucking been there, but he does apparently have a scripture on his tombstone talking about the firmament. Firmament.
Mally's calling me. She is in the hospital. You guys got to give me 2 minutes. All right.
Yeah, you're good, bro. But yeah, obviously, agenda 2. We are going to get into it tonight. I mean, what else do you guys think that we're going to be talking about with what's going on right now? Like, what else do you think it was going to be if it ain't going to be more moon talk? Well, yeah, that's right. We're going back to the moon. We ain't done with it yet. uh, yeah, with everything going on with Artemis II and the moon mission and shit, bro. I mean, me and Onstead have been talking back and forth through our group chat here and there about like I don't know. He obviously is. I don't want to say 100% believe that we were at the fucking we went to the moon and shit, but uh, I mean I don't disagree, but I'm gonna say that it's a little fishy. A lot of shit don't add up. We're gonna get into it here soon. I'm gonna give the man a minute and everything. Get some people in here. Put our comments. What up, Pyro? Never even put it on screen. What, Nate? Pyro. Waiting on instead. I don't want to do it. I don't want to start without him. That's not fucking cool. That's not fair. How's y'all Saturday going, though? What's everybody up to? My Saturday has been full of driving. I did drive up to Michigan. Got a Stony Baloney from Onstead. Get ready. Get everything pulled up and ready to go for when he gets back. What up, Raven? Whoop whoop. Saved files. Thuggalo Files. Literally have a file titled Thuggalo Files. I put shit in it. So there is a literal Thuggalo Files if you guys were not aware. Nate had a great day off. Got the kids in bed and now I'm ready to smoke. That's what I'm saying, bro. My kid is not in bed yet. He is on he's gaming as well right now. But it's all right. I'm sure he's a little bit older than yours. But I am also ready to smoke. I do got some. I will say this. Where is it at? Dude, I got so much saved on this topic. It's insane. I don't even know where to begin. There's some funny ones. Fuck it. We'll play this. This was funny. There's nothing to do with these. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those videos, man.
Because I'm getting a divorce.
Now, Lisa has shown up to a council meeting where they're asking for input from the community for some upcoming decisions they're making, and Lisa is now speaking her piece. The most important character to
One not give, and it's not final.
old man and the very important character to the development of the plot.
Yes, that
And
guy.
it's not final till September 18th. My husband will not give me any money, not one penny.
It's a shitty husband, and you're better off without him, honestly.
Damn straight. Wish I could see what subtitles were so I know if she was talking or not.
Anime continues to develop, you'll start to realize that maybe
I don't wanna
this
play
isn't
too
the
much of the
time and
homies
place to
content,
be
you know
talking
what I mean?
about such things.
My stepmother won't help me. My mother passed away 7 years ago. And my dad and Annie Hockhausen, they wrote at Vera French that they both are my parents. Annie is my stepmom.
Damn straight.
Lisa is fucking
Just a
coming for
stepmom.
fucking Oscars acceptance speech.
But there's a reason.
This guy.
My lawyer is Justin Title.
What up,
I
Ty?
don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I'm just killing time, waiting for Onset to get back, and then he got back, and so we're still gonna watch this video. I mean, we're gonna cut it off, right?
Sure.
The Justin Title? No, I
Got a
can't say I
lawyer
have,
now?
Lisa, to be honest with you.
I'm moving down to Texas soon to help the.
Mind you, dog, this is a
Children in
council member
Texas.
or council.
I'm a very loving parent.
just like
Mhm.
one of the
Very,
meetings.
very, very loving parent. I have a 20-year-old daughter.
Okay,
She's
she got
going
kids.
to college at St. Ambrose this fall. She's in Muscatine College right now. Her name.
No, shit, not Muscatine
Dude,
College.
she's
That elderly
dropping-
gentleman is trying so hard to keep it together. I
dropping
feel
names,
bad for him
dropping
because it looks like he
fucking
just came into
everything,
the
bro.
council meeting to catch some hard Z's and just fall asleep.
Is not helping me because she's 20. She's scared. She doesn't want
Yeah.
her parents to
fair.
separate.
Okay.
Oh,
Divorce.
I don't either.
Ma'am, we're discussing the rezoning for the Portillos. Do you have any comments?
Oh, Portillo's? Shit.
Fantastic season finale there. The writers really outdid themselves with that plot twist. Who saw it coming? Now all of the clues throughout the season make sense. Why the old man was laughing as hard as he was, despite Lisa's story not being all that comedic, makes sense because she was delivering this DiGiorno's personal pan life story in front of a council that was aiming to discuss a Portillo's refund. It had no place there. It's absurd. You can't help but giggle about that. It'd be like me going on America's Got Talent and reading excerpts from the Outsider's book, or rather, dentist to come take the entire story.
Is that a bad idea?
The rezoning on 53rd for
Well, I live on 63rd.
Oh, shit. Gangbanger right here.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't like Facebook
oh.
and I don't like the internet because
And we don't like you because we're not from 63rd.
The library
bitch.
blocked my password. Now
Oh.
tell me, does that make any sense to you?
Fuck no, that doesn't make any sense to me. How did they block your password? I've never heard of a library doing that. I feel like maybe you just forgot your password. I don't think the library has a grudge against you and is trying to shut you down from their internet access. Sounds like some Jason Bourne to his boss and report. Shut it all down. May God have mercy on this library. But yeah, on the real, Lisa, fuck Facebook.
ma'am, we're not here to discuss your personal life. I'm sorry. Do you have any comments about the rezoning?
No, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh, she ate. She ate right there.
She said, nobody's helping me. I came to my councilman. They ain't helping me.
Maybe Portillo's will. We'll see.
Oh, shit, bro. You might be honest. Oh,
If
fuck.
you ever had Portillo's?
No.
Then you have
It
no
sound good.
idea.
It
All right.
sound good though. It sound like it'd be good. It sound like it'd be authentic and shit, bro. Like
Especially
real
coming from,
breadsticks.
she's from 63rd, so you know, like we don't play with that shit.
I mean, you don't. I don't. This man don't really speak for me.
No.
Not saying that, yeah. But I did. I like the FBG duck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love that shit. Mama's. Yeah, I love that shit. I mean, fucking neither dude wasn't that bad either.
All I know is these fools in the barbershop talk about Chief Keef ain't this, Chief Keef ain't that. I swear.
Chief Keef. So I will say the only. All right, I want to go down where I guess I'll just start at the beginning, bro. Obviously, with what I've saved. So my whole thing is to try to convince you that we didn't really go to the moon, I guess, or to question it, because not everything I saved was anti. You know, some of it is pro, some of it explains some very good shit. Some of it makes sense to me, some of it don't. Some of it I'm like, what the fuck? And then there's this. This is probably the best picture I've seen so far.
I don't know, man. That Indian one you sent me.
Wilsiak, bro. Wilsiak's still up there, fucking. And then I forgot they sent. I forgot they sent him up there, bro. No, not John Travolta. God damn it! Why can't I think of his name?
Tom Cruise? No, it wasn't Tom Cruise.
Yeah, because that's the one that went in the closet with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
God damn it, bro. I got so many fucking saved.
All right, well, let's dive into it.
Okay, first of all, I want to know why they don't look like this. All of our images. This is another comical one. I'll let y'all know right now. Damn it, I'm not even doing it right. Share screen. Huh? This is what I think it would look like, bro. Where's all the chemtrails at?
Not only that, you know what? We also don't get like pictures of like the bullshit, all the space junk that's in the skies and shit.
No.
You know?
Okay, so that was something that I saved too. And somebody else had said that, bro. Like they said if you Google satellites in space, you don't get anything. It's all AI. It's all fake. We'll get there when I find the video. I'm just going through all the shit.
Oh,
saved a bunch of funny ones, obviously.
Coming soon.
Right. No, that's where they refilled at, bro. They stopped here, they got some snacks, and then they came home, bro.
Yep. Had to restock at the Dollar General.
Oh, we're gonna get some real ones here soon. No, but my whole thing, bro. That's not, yeah, okay, that's not moon. I'll save that shit for later. That was crazy though.
There's a picture of an ass. A different kind of moon.
Exactly. I don't know what this dude's talking about, but we're gonna find out.
2026, and we still can't fathom the fact that bubbles don't really act like this in space, yet we're supposed to believe that all of this is real. Well, I thought now would be a perfect time to remind you guys that NASA is actually being taken to court, and it's an ongoing court case of all of their fakery and deception and wasting of taxpayers' money.
Okay.
Check this out.
Good afternoon, commissioners. Today I'd like to bring to your attention a potential fraud on an enormous scale happening in your county. There's now clear evidence of NASA using numerous methods to grossly mislead the public about astronauts being on the International Space Station. During interior ISS scenes from NASA's own live feed,
kind of relates to
the wires.
The other fucking video we watched where the chick was at her council meeting. This dude is also at a council meeting for, I do believe, whatever area that they launches the spaceship from. So whatever area in Florida, that's where he went. And basically he was like, hey, you know, there's
He did the same thing the crazy ladies did.
Well, just play it.
Harnesses, green screens, and virtual reality have been detected to achieve the appearance of a weightless environment. Examples of this include astronauts fading in and out of the screen, green screen glitches, grabbing objects that aren't really there,
those are all
pulling on
ISS
invisible wires,
videos,
getting tangled in their harnesses, and even astronauts appearing out of thin air. This begs the obvious question. If they're really up there, why are they using Hollywood techniques to fake the footage? Now, unfortunately, I can't show you these clips in here today, but I will be sending them to you. Outside the International Space Station, during spacewalks, air bubbles have been recorded on numerous occasions. How is it possible for air bubbles to be present in the vacuum of space? I once questioned astronaut Scott Kelly about this phenomenon. His body language and answers only created more questions. In 2013, astronaut Luca Parmitano nearly drowned during a spacewalk when his helmet filled with water. This happened again just last year. Air bubbles, helmets filling with water, and drowning. Are they in space or are they underwater? Now, what's really interesting is that they train for spacewalks in an underwater pool with a complete ISS replica. Now, surely they aren't filming these spacewalks in an underwater pool and then editing them to appear if they're in space, because that sure would be something, wouldn't it? I'm calling on the Brevard County Commissioners to open a full investigation into NASA's fraudulent practices and use of taxpayer dollars. It costs I and the public would like a darn and astronomically, and your Just County remind you not only the platform and the ability to hold a press conference, alerting the public, state.
It was either this one or it was another one where he was addressing the people about NASA, and they're like, this is only for, basically he was saying this is only for topics that we have control over. Like, what do you mean you don't have control over it? They're launching the spaceships out of your fucking county, out of your region. You know what I mean? What do you mean? This is your fucking area. But obviously NASA's area is probably fucking sanctified or something, whatever the fuck the word would be.
So my whole
so there's a lot of it, right? There's a lot to go into. I don't even know where to start, bro, because like there's just so much to it, right? So obviously in the video there was a lot of like talking about a lot of the green screen shit for these videos is weird, right? A lot of the ISS videos, the astronauts stuck in space, all that shit, right? This next one is one of the ones that gets me, right? So I don't know if this is correct, right? If that really is supposed to be Earth. I think it is, right? That's not the moon yet. That's Earth. That's us leaving Earth, right?
Looks like it.
Supposedly that's what it's saying, right? That this is Earth. Now, if you're halfway to the moon, and we've seen other images, I definitely, okay, so here, I will say this. I definitely do not believe that we've ever been to the moon. That 1960 shit is all bullshit, bro. I will say that 100%. We did not go to the fucking moon before. This mission, it might be a little bit different. I'm skeptical of it, right? Because like we're not landing. We're just drive by, like you said. This is for us to pick out a spot to observe and shit, just to make it. How long did it take? Fucking 2 weeks? That's crazy, bro, to think.
Yeah, I think it was like 10 days or some shit.
That's crazy, man. But my whole thing with this picture is, why isn't that fucking huge? Why wouldn't that be big? It's 3 times bigger than the fucking moon, right?
Yes and no, but keep in mind that picture. So the Earth is what? Allegedly 250,000 miles or some shit away from the moon and the Earth. That's the distance or some shit. So keep in mind, like, if that's the case and that's the picture that we're getting, that's probably like 100,000 miles away or some shit, you know, if that's halfway. So maybe, I mean, there's skepticism in there. I feel what you're saying, but like, we've also never seen something 100,000 miles away from us before.
No, exactly. And like, dude, that's why this is me. Honestly, this guy is me. I sent this to our group chat, and
what up, TZ? Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. And this really is because it's like I don't fucking. I'll pause at what part is really me.
Blasted off, headed to the moon, right? So it took off from right about here, and it blasted off, son. And then it went up and it circled the Earth a couple of 3 or 4 times, and then it took off out into outer space, baby. They out there floating around in outer space right now. They fixing to hook around the moon. Watch this right here, man. They fixing to hook around the moon, right? And they gonna lasso the moon, baby, and they gonna be hauling them out. They're probably gonna be in there going, ah, ah. If it was me, I'd be kicking and screaming, son, kicking and screaming. But they up there, and they gonna do all these circles, and then they're gonna blast off back home and land somewhere in the ocean out here.
Interesting enough, I did figure out something about that, and there's a video that's pro that explains it pretty well, and it's like fucking crazy, honestly, bro.
But you want to know what's crazy? A little while ago, before they even started doing this, the moon was over here, and then it was over here. So they had to make the trajectory meet up with the moon. How in the world do you even do this kind of math right here?
That's me right there. How do you even fucking do that kind of math? Like, really? That shit's insane to me, bro.
Is that like 2 plus 3 minus 6 plus 8 plus 12 minus 3 divided by 4 plus 9, A, B, C, D. I mean, this is some complicated stuff. But they're going to shoot around this sucker, head back to the house, baby, splash down in the ocean, and tell us all about them alien bases on the backside of the moon. That's what they're going to tell us about. Don't you know that's where they're at?
Nah.
UFOs, the only place in the universe we can't see is the backside of the moon. It must be covered with alien UFO bases. I hope they don't go to firing on them. They're like, what is that up there flying around? That ain't one of ours. That's a goofy looking spaceship, son, with flaps on it.
What the fuck?
1,000 miles per hour. They wouldn't even have a missile to catch up with it, or would they? They are aliens. They got them UFOs. Probably got a bunch of other junk. But this Artemis II mission is happening. They're about to go back here. Right here, they're probably going to see all the alien bases right about.
Oh, shit.
We're looking for a place to build our moon base, all right?
I think
we're at that stage where we need to, you know?
There's definitely a reason.
And we'll never know the exact reason. They're going to tell us for humanitarian purposes, but I guarantee you we're going to have nuclear weapons up on that bitch so that we can send the might of God down.
Right.
That's what that's about.
So
is this the backside?
Approaching the near side of the moon. No, this is near side.
Okay.
So the backside supposedly only looks like this. The images that they did release of the backside, bro, it literally was just this. Just craters. Which also I'm like, what the fuck you mean? What do you even mean? But I love this because if you like kind of zoom out, right, and you're looking at it and you're just glinting like right here, looks like, you know, some lights and shit, like a whole ass fucking city kind of shit, you know what I mean? I know it's not, but this looks fake as fuck to me. Like this right here, like these streaks right here. All that, like that streak from this crater all the way down here. Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
That's where the motherfuckers are landing that game.
Right.
Here.
All these little back holes on the backside of the moon, they probably have the little spaceships in it, man. I'm telling
you. Oh, we found it.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, we got it. It's right there. This is what they're saying it is, though.
Yeah, like it's literally just fucking. It has none of like where the like. I mean, I guess there is little spots where the water would have been and shit.
Let's see. I got an actual.
The record was previously set during Apollo 13 missions where the astronauts traveled 2,480,655 miles from Earth.
Look at that. That's a lot more craters in the front too.
Right.
Look at that big motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Shit don't make sense to me, bro. It really don't fucking make sense to me. That side is taking all the impacts, apparently.
Look at the line. You can see like a line.
Right. I wish I would have organized this all. You know what I mean? All my files rode by like.
So look at the bottom of it though. Like you're telling me all these bitches came from the bottom?
Yeah, yeah.
Or the top?
It's probably fucking when it rotating and shit. It's probably something to do with the trajectory, but I don't know.
I don't know, man.
That is just a live stream. We won't watch that.
I think we did it finally. We haven't done it since Gemini and shit, I think.
So this video talks about if space was truly a vacuum, when the astronauts landed on the moon, would they would not even have been able to bend their arms and shit. Talking about this dude creates a vacuum. I don't know how much related it is.
Or on their pressurized spacesuits have actually worked on the moon.
What I do is I pull a vacuum in this chamber I created.
Really bad
and I have
quality
a glove
video.
inserted inside of it.
It's a good sign,
and
right?
It was to prove.
Hey, yeah, it's a guy in his backyard. Definitely. He's proving him wrong.
Right now, I can put my hand in there and I can move it every which way. I can grasp. I make a fist. I can lift up, down.
But is he okay? So like I said, I don't understand this shit, bro. I'm never fucking okay. So is he creating an actual vacuum of space, or is he just sucking all the air out of that fucking box? What is the difference?
That would still make it
the vacuum of space, right? The lack, or
correct.
Right? Is it? I don't fucking know, bro. That's why I'm like that, dude. I don't. How do you even do this kind of math? How do you even figure this out?
But as soon as I throw this switch here, I evacuate the chamber.
As air is sucked out of the machine, the vacuum makes it more and more difficult to move the glove.
Exactly,
and
right.
This
Which
glove
is to be
doesn't want to
expected.
move. I can't bend it backwards. I can hardly force it down. I mean, how could you pick up small screws and bolts like they've shown them to do, or trigger a little tiny trigger on a camera with the glove doing this?
If it seems impossible to operate a camera properly in pressurized gloves,
Look up how perfect vacuum is a lie. It always has fields. Offset's going to be on that one. Like I said, we don't know shit. We're just juggalos. But we got questions. I don't know. I definitely don't know how that one works. But here's the satellites, man. Like we were talking earlier, fucking you got it yet.
Oh.
Pull it up. Pull it up, Jamie.
Oh. All right.
Shout out to Kilted.
Yeah, that's a good one there, bud. Where's it at?
Is that a whole episode one, or do it right now? Break it down for us.
What AI says, this is scientifically accurate. A perfect vacuum, defined as a vacuum of space that is completely empty of all matter and energy, is considered theoretically impossible to create, according to both quantum physics and engineering possibilities, or engineering principles. Here's why perfect vacuum is technically fake or unattainable. Quantum fluctuations. According to quantum field theory, space is never truly empty. Virtual particles are constantly popping in and out of existence. Holy shit! Meaning a vacuum is actually a boiling sea of activity. Oh, whoa.
Okay.
The Heisenberg uncertainty principle. This principle makes it impossible to define a space as having zero particles in the exact position with absolute certainty.
So yeah, the last one. Even deep space is not a perfect vacuum, as it contains low. What's that word?
Densities of hydrogen atoms, photons, and neutrinos.
Hell yeah.
And not stated in there. Holy shit! Not stated in there, but you know the is it string theory or is it Whenever you observe something, it always changes.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it's string theory or not, but
I forget what it's called.
I know it's kind of like the fucking goddamn. Now you got me going on it. The goddamn simulation theory.
The double slit experiment.
Kind of like where you're simulating what everything you see is your brain, or you know what I mean. You're simulating that.
Dude, I'm about to watch some shit onto this tonight because that's
right.
The observer effect. That's it, Kilted. Yes, that's it exactly. Because once you look at something, the properties of it change completely because you don't know.
You're observing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, man. Let's watch this video that we got here. Let's see what this has to say.
Okay.
The universe is bustling with matter and energy. Even in the vast apparent emptiness of intergalactic space, there's one hydrogen atom per cubic meter. That's not to mention a barrage of particles and electromagnetic radiation passing every which way from stars, galaxies, and into black holes. There's even radiation left over from the Big Bang. So, is there such thing as a total absence of everything? This isn't just a thought experiment. Empty spaces, or vacuums, are incredibly useful. Inside our homes, most vacuum cleaners work by using a fan to create a low-pressure, relatively empty area that sucks matter in to fill the void. But that's far from empty. There's still plenty of matter bouncing around. Manufacturers rely on more thorough, sealed vacuums for all sorts of purposes. That includes vacuum-packed food that stays fresh longer, and the vacuums inside early light bulbs that protected filaments from degrading. These vacuums are generally created with some version of what a vacuum cleaner does, using high-powered pumps that create enough suction to remove as many stray atoms as possible. But the best of these industrial processes tends to leave hundreds of millions of atoms per cubic centimeter of space. That isn't empty enough for scientists who work on experiments like the Large Hadron Collider, where particle beams need to circulate at close to the speed of light for up to 10 hours without hitting any stray atoms. So how do they create a vacuum? The LHC's pipes are made of materials like stainless steel that don't release any of their own molecules and are lined with a special coating to absorb stray gases. Raising the temperature to 200 degrees Celsius burns off any moisture, and hundreds of vacuum pumps take 2 weeks to trap enough gas and debris out of the pipes for the collider's incredibly sensitive experiments. Even with all this, the Large Hadron Collider isn't a perfect vacuum. In the emptiest places, there are still about 100,000 particles per cubic centimeter.
They were able to make 2 of those collide.
But let's say an experiment like that could somehow get every last atom out. There's still an unfathomably huge amount of radiation all around us that can pass right through the walls. Every second, about 50 muons from cosmic rays, 10 million neutrinos coming directly from the Big Bang, 30 million photons from the cosmic microwave background, and 300 trillion neutrinos from the sun pass through your body. It is possible to shield vacuum chambers with substances, including water, that absorb and deflect this radiation, except for neutrinos. Let's say you've somehow removed all of the atoms and blocked all of the radiation. Is the space now totally empty? Actually, no. All space is filled with what physicists call quantum fields. What we think of as subatomic particles, electrons and photons and their relatives, are actually vibrations in a quantum fabric that extends throughout the universe. And because of a physical law called the Heisenberg principle, these fields never stop oscillating, even without any particles to set off the ripples. They always have some minimum fluctuation, called a vacuum fluctuation. This means they have energy, a huge amount of it, because Einstein's equations tell us that mass and energy are equivalent. The quantum fluctuations in every cubic meter of space have an energy that corresponds to a mass of about 4 protons. In other words, the seemingly empty space inside your vacuum would actually weigh a small amount. Quantum fluctuations have existed since the earliest moments of the universe. In the moments after the Big Bang, as the universe expanded, they were amplified and stretched out to cosmic scales. Cosmologists believe that these original quantum fluctuations were the seeds of everything we see today, galaxies and the entire large-scale structure of the universe, as well as planets and solar systems. They're also the center of one of the greatest scientific mysteries of our time, because according to the current theories, the quantum fluctuations in the vacuum of space ought to have 120 orders of magnitude more energy than we observe. Solving the mystery of that missing energy may entirely rewrite our understanding of physics and the universe. If you enjoyed this lesson, please consider supporting.
Okay.
All right. Damn.
But yeah, it definitely helps with the on the side of proving that shit wrong. Here's the one about the satellites, dog.
Satellites.
Do it. Literally that?
Yeah, be like satellite. Type in a satellite. Just like type in satellite. Like you'll see
The moon landing's a little weird.
You'll see there's all like they're just all.
There's no real pictures?
They're all
graphics?
Yeah, dude. Not a single one is not. This is the one thing that tripped me out, I'm not gonna lie. They're all just like renders.
Why?
It's true.
Why do you think?
This is the one I'm gonna say. This is the one thing that trips me out. I've never seen a satellite that was real. I'm saying.
Why are they selling us on round?
Because it's not only just that's not the only thing they're selling you on. They're selling you on space as well. That's why you think like that, because you're thinking out of space and all those other planets and stuff.
Are real?
Like that. Yeah. Huh?
You don't think it's real? You don't think the sun's real?
No. The sun is real. The sun and the moon is real.
Okay.
But outer space is not.
Yeah, because we haven't seen. What is it? What are
it's
we
water over the firmament. Is water.
Back to shit.
We under the firmament, under the dome, and there's water over the firmament. It says it in the Bible. The outer space.
Take off and he starts shooting at an angle.
Think about the path that the rocket follows.
Obviously, we talked about this a little
Instead
bit.
of moving in a straight line, the rocket following a curved trajectory. This isn't a mistake. You will see the exact same thing in every other video of a
of smoke with its own mind as just shooting through the sky.
It scraped the surface of the firmament, landed. It's all in one day, but the landing is like a week later. But that's when they show it. All the shit happened in one day.
All that shit happened one day. But okay, so Google the satellite shit. Let's try that one. That was the main part of that video I wanted to take away. Any of it look real to you? That kind of does.
That looks real. But like, no.
They need to like put some GoPros up on these bitches, bro, and let us just have some satellite views. Like it's a real satellite view of fucking Google Earth, bro, where it's just fucking flowing, bro.
Bro, you got these bitch ass fucking scientists or astronauts up there right now.
Satellite seen from ISS.
You got them bitch ass astronauts up there right now taking pictures and doing interviews in space. Turn them fucking cameras outside. We want to see what's out there.
I have a video that says that very thing. Not this one, but it will come up.
Space, you really just eat.
I told this man, dude, I've been saving nothing but these fucking videos, dude, just nothing, and going down a whole ass, like, not really rabbit hole, but just like, oh my God, I didn't know how to act.
Eat all of your food out of bags of some kind, plastic bags or little.
It's like, we don't give a fuck about your food.
Metallic.
Turn that camera around.
Because we have to rehydrate a lot of our food. This is actually shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, so watch the tail the bag leaves on Jeremy's face. So that's this guy right here. This bag is just floating in the air. And if you don't know with this footage that they send out, all these things are floating. CGIs can there's so many inconsistencies.
Been rehydrated already.
It makes,
so we added
it
water
distorts.
to it, and the shrimp soaked back up the water, and it's actually pretty tasty.
And shut the fuck up about no shrimp.
Right here. It'll kind of distort because it's complex. Move
This is an example.
area on something for motion track.
Yeah, see, like that right there. They do have that red dot on that fucking bag, bro. Watch this bag.
Been rehydrated. It got all dried out for.
So they put this red dot.
That is some motion tracking shit.
If you know anything about animation, you'll know that this is why they have these dots on things, because you need it to track with the program so that you keep.
Da-na-na-na. What's this one? Keep hitting the wrong buttons, bro.
Suggests that the government knows that those are danger zones, and it's called containment theory. When you think about it, why do so many people go missing in the U.S. national park system?
Oh, this is a whole different conspiracy,
that the
bro.
government knows that those are danger zones, and it's called containment theory. When you think about it, the whole United States could have been a national park. So why did the United States government pick those specific zones to designate as the national park system?
I like how bro's holding a parrot to make him like, dude. I believe him more because of that fucking parrot.
That's no secret that most of those surround mountains. So why are these people going missing at alarming rates? Per capita, more people go missing in the national park system than any other place in the entire world.
What's up?
So what is containment theory? Containment theory is that there are portals and dimensions that we can't quite see or understand.
I believe some of that shit too, bro, because we'll get that. I'll leave that one there for when we get back into it. Because like the Grand Canyon shit, bro, I honestly believe like they got some fucking Egyptian shit in there, bro. And that's probably not because Egypt was here, is because it has a fucking portal to Egypt.
There's a lot. That's true. This is true. I believe something along that line as well. I do. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Here's UFO footage.
What is that?
I don't know if it's UFO,
What the fuck is that,
but it
bro?
looks crazy. So it looks like it's a cloud, right?
That?
But if you see right here, there's a dot above that. It looks like it's pulling that cloud. And honestly, like if you're just looking at it, like I know my footage is shit because here, let's do it like this. That's still not gonna help y'all at home, but you see that little dot right there above that Pac-Man? I did. It kind of looks like a plane pulling a cloud when you're looking at it. It's crazy shit, bro.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Oh my god, bro, what is that?
I thought it was the moon, man.
What the fuck, bro?
I don't know, man.
It's fucking
What up, Ninja? Northwest Territory.
Fucking UFO, man. What the fuck?
Genuine reaction to.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, you see that shit light up?
Oh my god, bro.
Sorry, the cloud wasn't supposed to be there. They wanted it fucking 100 miles that way.
So, I don't know. You had one of these meteors that actually hit down by you not too long ago.
Yeah.
There's been multiple fucking of these quote unquote meteors that have been seen throughout the last couple weeks and months and months specifically, right?
Right.
Do you remember? I want to say it was around January, maybe December. You remember when all of them fucking drones and shit were being spotted all over?
Yeah.
I have a
like
theory.
New Jersey and shit.
Yep. I have a theory. What's going on right now? Right?
Okay.
I think you remember 3i Atlas.
Yes.
I think when it passed by us, it released all of these little drones, right? And what's going on right now is they're either crashing or we are having a fight with them up in fucking space, and that's why we need space bases on the moon. And I think that's why they're crashing, is because we're fighting these motherfuckers, but we're not telling them, or we're not telling us that that this is happening because we don't want to freak everybody out. But all over the world, this is happening too.
So the reason I don't believe that is because they would definitely use it. They would definitely tell us about it because the Project Bluebeam. Sorry, it's actual real now. It's real. We know we were fucking lying before, but it's actually real now. We need the one world government now. They would definitely use it as a play.
We're not ready for it yet, though. we're not ready for it yet.
I don't know, man. Maybe we do have space forces now too.
Yes, we do.
But this, dude, you said that, and then I was like, these.
Nigga, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, where that shit go?
It's right there.
Okay, I see it. I got it. Someone told me to look up. What the fuck is that? What is?
I like to judge my videos by the reactions in the background. Obviously, the last, like, you know this, man. You like, I love it when I can hear the people and it sounds like this.
What is this? And it keep like fading out and then coming back to the camera, like the reflection of it. What? I done lost it.
I hope those are birds.
See, man.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I think I never believed in aliens for the longest time. And then, like, I started, going down the rabbit hole a bit more. And then I'm just like, yeah, it would be dumb for us to think that we're the only ones, right?
Right.
It would be dumb. Light bending tech. Yeah, it's called talking plasma. I don't know if you've ever seen those. That's a whole nother thing too.
What is it?
Talking plasma. It's where they make fucking lasers shoot at each other and it literally just looks like it's floating. It's just a singular thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna start a poll actually. They just brought polls to StreamYard, y'all. Not stripper poles, but polls. Like this one. Did it work? Oh, there it is. Bottom left corner. Hell yeah. Do you trust NASA about space? Oh, we already got one for now. Because why would you? I mean, I can't put my own personal opinion in it, right? Because it's my own poll. Gotta stay neutral, whatever it is. We got. Bro, on some whole other shit, dog. Did you see this? This what happens when you crash out?
All you had to do was pay us enough to live.
Oh my God, yes, I've seen this. Brother.
I don't care about the copyright strike.
You know, we may not get paid enough to fucking live, but these bitches are cheap. All you had to do was pay us enough to live. All you had to do was pay us enough to fucking live. All you had to do was pay us enough to live.
Doesn't that shit just light you on fucking fire? Aren't you sick of being a peasant? Aren't you sick of being a slave? Aren't you sick of it? Well, there's some people who are sick of shit and do something about it. They don't tuck their tail between their legs. They don't sit like a bitch. Homeboy.
Ah, man.
Here said,
you didn't go out. You're not no fucking Magno Joe or fucking
thought.
Luigi, bro. You're not Luigi because like you didn't go out and kill the fucking CEO or nothing like that, bro. You fucking burned.
I would rather be in prison than to live in tyranny. I would rather
you're about to head that way, player.
To the ground than it take more of my life energy. Whether you think it was a good idea or not, he made a change. He did something that most people don't do, not because they don't want to, but because they don't have the balls.
I don't have the balls.
My whole problem was that is, dude, you're not just shoving it to the fucking man or to the fucking person. Like that is literally, you're fucking with other people's incomes, bro.
Yeah. realistically, that's the problem with it. And,
like some of the motherfuckers that want to be slaves in there because they want to feed their fucking kid, bro. I mean,
yeah, I literally, what's crazy, bro,
go
literally.
Shoot the CO, man. Go shoot, go do that shit. Go play
in
Luigi,
Minecraft,
bro.
In Minecraft.
Build a world in Minecraft and then, yeah, build a creeper.
Build a creeper.
Call him Trump. All right. Anyways, we were talking about space, weren't we?
No.
I want to go. I gotta go back down. We'll just keep going in order. What is this? What is this? What are they debating?
Always wear her hair loose inside the space capsule. Nobody realizes that these three details indicate they probably aren't orbiting the moon at all. NASA has officially released images of the 4 astronauts living inside the space capsule. However, the fact that Christina always wears her hair down has sparked intense debate among netizens. First, Christina didn't have this hairstyle entering the capsule. Her hair was tied up. Also, there are numerous precision instruments inside, and in a zero-gravity environment, loose hair could easily fall out and cause equipment failure.
Can't even cook without a hairnet, bro.
But they didn't seem to care at all. Second, the Artemis II mission is a high-risk lunar orbit mission, yet the astronauts wore almost no protective gear inside the capsule, just like when they are on the International Space Station. Third, during the entire supposed lunar orbit, the astronauts only transmitted distant images of Earth and space, and have never published a single clear, close-up photo of the moon. This inevitably raises doubts about the authenticity of the mission, and whether they actually reached lunar orbit. Do you think they were really orbiting the moon?
Maybe we'll get some now that they're home.
Hey everyone, I'm
Maybe
having
we'll
the
get
best.
some. I don't know who that was. She's having the best day ever. I think that was, I think I do know who that was. I think that was Sarah something. Go straight into the next one.
Out there right now, many watching right now who just don't believe that any of this is happening. And that's fine. I get that. But over the last 2 weeks, multiple people, including 2 members of Congress, have not denied that our own government is experimenting with mixing the DNA between some alien species.
Now, I think we're already there. We were already there. I like to think the Anunnaki already did that. We're already fucking alien.
And humans.
Maybe they're trying to make us more alien by breeding us.
While the White House continues to telegraph that further disclosure is coming, we don't know when. Dr. Stephen Greer is the founder of the Disclosure Project. He is a researcher, a medical doctor. He's been on the forefront.
Further disclosure is coming. I know why they really went to the moon. I do. Oh shit, I closed it all out. I have to bring it back up for y'all. Onstead left again. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. We'll check that shit out. Gotta go back into my saved Thuggalo Files folder. So what they really went to the moon to do is this. I know it. This is what the real activities was, man. They gotta get rid of that shit. They gotta fucking... Where else you gonna put it? I don't know. What else I got? I gotta delete everything too to make sure I don't really pull it up. And not to pull up anything too much when all it says on here. Here we go. Dun-dun. Dun-dun.
Fuck about what they doing in the spaceship. Listen here, NASA. Who told you we give a fuck about what they doing in the spaceship?
For real though.
Yes. Man, we don't give a fuck that you could do a space cannonball. We don't give a fuck about that. Turn the motherfucking camera like this. Seem like all y'all want to do is give us fucking pictures.
I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way from evolution. You obey. I'm gone. I've been far away. Oh, what was that? That dropped.
We don't give a fuck that you know how to drink water. Pan the motherfucking camera outside like this. Look. Now you can see outside, but just now you can see outside. I don't know if y'all don't know exactly, but do this. Fuck.
Just before the Orion spacecraft passed behind the moon, making the Artemis II mission the farthest humans have traveled in space. NASA also released new photos from the far side of the moon and a solar eclipse seen from space.
The four of us have looked at this moon our entire lives, and the way we are responding to what we are seeing out the window it's just like we're a bunch of little kids up here. We cannot.
We don't give a fuck about your voiceover over that badass AI picture. We don't give a fuck. We want to see some shit. Y'all keep telling us they got a live feed. What the fuck is that? Every time I go on YouTube to watch a live feed, some nigga talking. I want to talk to you.
All right, guys.
Listen to him.
You right.
That's what I'm saying. Turn the camera around. This is one of our conspiracy theorists around here that we play a lot. It pops up for me a lot. You've seen him, bro. He talks about Tartaria. He talks about every goddamn thing.
Wouldn't it be crazy if underground human trafficking and snuff film productions?
Oh shit! A whole nother conspiracy. You ready for this one, dog?
That's
reason that serial killers exist. So there's this farm in Indiana, Fox Hollow Farm. It was purchased by Herbert Richard Baumeister in 1988. He died by unaliving himself after a warrant was issued for his arrest. He was wanted and the suspect of multiple killings. In 1994, his son found human remains in the backyard, called the cops, and they found some more human remains. So this was all in the 90s. Fast forward to now, and they have found 10,000 pieces of human on that farm. 10,000 different bodily remains. There were 7,000 or so remains found after 9/11, which led to about 1,500 identified people. So with 10,000 body parts, you're talking thousands of people, I feel like. Interestingly enough, it's very hard to figure out who owned the farm before Baumeister. Let's talk about John Wayne Gacy and John David Norman real quick. John Wayne Gacy, of course, is the freaky clown, actual inspiration for Pennywise. Now, after he was caught, John David Norman was caught with videos of John Wayne Gacy, doing stuff to these kids.
Isn't that not fucking wild?
John David Norman, who had been arrested multiple times at this point, was then discovered to be running some sort of underground snuff film / child video film business, and he had a client list of over 5,000 people. And 6 months later, you have the Toolbox murders, which again, filming, videotapes, photographs, all that stuff was a part of it. And of course, I haven't even gotten into Project Delta yet. Stay tuned for part 2.
So basically, I think what he was alleging is there were serial killers because they were fucking a business for it. People were paying them, bro. People were fucking paying them to see that shit.
We know this is
right.
Especially on the dark web.
Yeah, we'll bring that one back up in a later Thuggalo Files when we get back into the elites and shit.
The whole dark web could be a whole nother one.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. But back to the moon. Getting high again. Oh yeah, we already did that one. What do you think? Is the military breeding aliens and humans?
They've been doing that for years.
I said I already think it was a thing because of the Anunnaki and splicing the DNA and shit.
Yeah, it's been a thing.
But are they trying to make us more alien now? More species, more splicing?
No, I don't know about that. I think they're just coming back and getting what's theirs. I think aliens came down, banged with monkeys, and that's what we are.
For real though.
Yeah, or different timelines for sure, or parallels. Yeah, in a different And one of our close parallels, they just figured out how to skip dimensions and come to ours. That's it. That's all aliens are, is they're interdimensional beings.
Yeah. I like it because I think it explains. I think Curran is the reason that we have an increase.
CERN,
yeah, I think that's why we have an increase in UFO activity and shit like that.
This
Myself,
building just dustify. Just dustify.
That is crazy. And there's also the Operation Northwoods where the exposed CIA documents where they wanted to fly jetliners, blow them up in Cuba as a pretext.
I mean, dude, if you study
They
Operation,
had the roadmap to 9/11 before 9/11.
study Operation Northwoods
Yeah.
and tell me that's not point for point the Challenger explosion. Every single point of that is exactly what the Challenger explosion was. Okay.
Wait, how is the Challenger explosion?
Okay.
a
So you
pretext
cited.
to something?
Okay. So what is Operation Northwood?
real quick though, 125 milligram brownie, blast off to space.
All right. One of them is to pull Cuba into the war.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to create a fake musical concert, and they're going to have these college students go play there. We're going to parade them around in the media, make it a big event. Everyone watches them go, get on the plane. The plane goes. They're going to lower the plane, and they're going to put another plane up and blow up the plane and blame it on Cuba. Okay. Study the Challenger explosion. Oh, we got a teacher on this flight. It's the first time a teacher's going to space. Everyone's doing the media tour. Then the big day comes, all their families there.
Yep.
They're watching it. Everyone's cheering. Plane goes up, explodes. You're like, Sam, well, how did the astronauts get out? It's called the padded room. There's literally a tunnel or tube that
We'll see that later. I have no video with that.
if it looks like it's going to go bad on the
Launch
Challenger,
pad?
something's going to blow up. You go down this tube, you get to
like
this
a
pad room,
last
they
minute
shut it.
evacuation thing.
Yes. Yes. And then you look at it was in Florida. A guy basically proved that
These
a bunch of them are
are really fucking hard, dude.
still alive.
What?
Yeah. You've never looked into the Challenger
No.
explosion? I love when I do this.
Yeah.
Look up
These
the
astronauts
Challenger
are still alive, bro.
This is why I got you here, bro. You're my tour guide today.
Yeah.
So there's a guy, an investigator in Florida who's doing.
And this is before the internet. The black
Right.
guy and the Asian guy both have twins that were never recorded before that.
They both have twins.
They both have their twins are still alive.
Hmm.
The chick in the top corner with the curly hair,
Yeah.
she teaches at either Syracuse or Harvard, has the same mannerisms. If you look at go to images actually, and there's actually go to that black and white one down.
I've seen this article though. I saw it this morning.
Really?
Yeah, it's funny
Whoa.
enough. I was looking at this dude's face and I was like, they look exact.
So all but one of them is still alive because he's dead right here. This guy is. But yeah, this guy right here, his twin brother, that's that dude's twin brother. She has a doppelganger with the same name as her. This dude has a doppelganger with the same name as him. This dude, this chick, they all have, yeah.
The guy in the middle, Scobie or whatever his
black
name is,
dude?
he had a business in which their logo was a cow exact way.
This is dude's logo for his company. He's saying that's the way that the Challenger, went up in space. I don't know
That
about
the
one,
Challenger
but
went. Raise
we know it went all
nationalism.
weird.
They want to traumatize the audience. Dude, she has the exact same fucking name. The guy in the middle has the exact same fucking name.
Tell me those ain't the same people, bro. Space is dangerous. You looking something up?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to.
He's investigating.
Debunking these pictures.
Okay.
20 hours ago, they posted this image of the galaxy from April 7th, 2026. They say Artemis II took the picture. When you reverse image search it, it comes up that they already posted the galaxy in 2008. Okay. on multiple sources all over the place and originating from NASA. So you'd think if you were in space, you wouldn't need to use an image from, 15 freaking years ago. You could just literally put your cell phone up to the window and take a new picture of.
I don't know if they actually released that as Artemis or not. Oh, I got one that's not space related for you, bro. That we have already covered on here. I saved this for you.
Oh shit.
Now get him back to the kingdom! Ah! Wait, they can't breathe under here! Oh, this motherfucker can breathe, don't let him fool you! We're about to work your knuckles off, bitch! I need to get back home, I can't move these big rocks! Work harder, human! How the fuck am I even breathing under here? I bet she's already went back to her ex by now, I've gotta get out of here! You ain't going nowhere yet, buddy. Soon we'll have a whole farm of you alien fuckers down here. Tartaria for life, bitch! Now go bring us more of you. You destroyed our kingdom and it's time for you to fix it.
Florida man claims to have been kidnapped by dolphins and forced to build an underwater city. The man was found early Monday morning on the side of a beach in Lee County, soaking wet, dehydrated, and confused. When deputies arrived, he was drawing detailed diagrams in the sand. According to the man, a pod of dolphins took him while he was swimming and brought him to a place about 40 feet under, no signs of head injury or mental confusion. Tests showed seawater and marine particles in his lungs.
That's what's
I never
crazy.
really talked about that, but I thought that was funny because that video is like, now we know how it happened. Dude, this is scary right here. So, how do you feel if you've seen like people loading roses up in hazmat suits? Would you buy some for Mally still?
No. Can't say that I would.
Here, check this video out.
Are those flowers?
They don't want to touch whatever they're dipping those in. I wouldn't call those hazmat suits either, by the way. They got fucking faces open and shit. They're like rubber suits. That dude had a face covering, though. That dude had like a
Sounds like this
V-mask.
is in Russia, too.
No way. So we can't even smell the roses anymore? It's everything. It's
Can't even smell the roses no more.
What is life getting to?
So, like I said, I wish I kind of would have had that shit organized a little bit better with the topics being together. But
today I come here asking for your help, but first a little backstory. I think we all remember the
that guy
Challenger
again?
explosion that took place in 1986. It tragically took the lives of all 7 astronauts on board. It launched not too far from where we're standing here today. Also, Judith Resnick, Yale law professor. Michael J. Smith, the pilot of the Challenger astronaut, and also professor at University of Wisconsin, now retired, Michael J. Smith. Commander Dick Scobie, who is now president of Cows and Trees. Now, if you'll notice, they all have the exact same faces, 30 years, and we're supposed to. Miss Resnick panicked and ran from
with the public comment.
Okay.
And part of the public comment is that you're only allowed to address things that we have jurisdiction over. We have no
I have a direct request at the end of this that is in your purview, sir, please.
That are under the jurisdiction or control of the county commission or that are relevant to the business of the county commission. So if your request at the end is going to explain why that falls into any of this, make that request now before you continue.
Absolutely. So as I was saying, I'll just end it with what I was ending with. But the ask is that Ms. Pritchett, who knows very well about questioning science, whether it be COVID or Florida, I should be able to at least address something that
from you people down here.
Just because this is an uncomfortable
Stop. Officers, please remove this man from the room.
You just violated the First Amendment.
I didn't violate the First
No,
Amendment.
he
He
didn't.
violated the
This
rules.
is a limited public
There's-
forum, and the meeting is for the purpose of the business of the county commission. It's not for this purpose.
Now,
Thank
if you want to go too, take him out too. Officer, take him out also.
Let's just everyone
Get him outta here.
Leave well.
Jurisdiction, sir. Very much for your opinion.
Yeah, maybe check reading it out again.
These astronauts are alive, by the way. Look it up.
Hmm.
You can't have three doppelgangers. Same face, same name, same age. It's impossible. Look it up. Statistically impossible. Good morning, Commissioner.
So you debunked it yet?
That one's got me for sure.
Okay. I was about to say, I don't fact check anything, bro. I just play crazy shit and watch it. I don't give a fuck if it's real or not. It's interesting. Actually, I do care if it's real or not when it's like certain things like that. When it comes to like world shit, yeah.
What y'all was doing?
Oh yeah, this
Girl, I wasn't doing that. I was just so they
Antarctic.
I seen all these shipping
Obviously,
containers. I'm like,
yeah,
bitch, this
we've all
news to
seen
me because they
that station, McMurdo Station in Antarctica that has NASA shit. We've seen that one. I forgot I saved her. All right, so here's some good ones. I think this guy's more like explains better. You know what I mean? He's knowledgeable.
More than half of the Earth in order to dump all of that kinetic energy. Around 5 p.m., I believe, is when they're going to be re-entering the Earth's atmosphere, landing somewhere right off the coast of San Diego. All of that energy that was put into that translunar injection burn has to get shed.
Right.
Conservation of energy.
Right.
In space,
there's nothing.
That energy hasn't gone anywhere. As we record this episode, they are falling all the way from the moon back here. By the time they enter our Earth's atmosphere, the Orion capsule up here, this little triangle pyramid part, is moving at 40,000 kilometers per hour. We want to slow it down so that it doesn't slide into the Earth like a meteorite.
Right.
All of that energy from the motion has to go somewhere.
Right.
So the model is always we dissipate it as heat in the atmosphere. There's got to be a method to this madness. Look at how much distance the re-entry procedure is taking. They're entering the atmosphere just south of India in the Indian Ocean.
It's like it's Sri Lanka area.
Yeah, exactly. And they're going across more than half of the Earth in order to dump all of that kinetic energy.
It's not just going to come straight
No, it's
down.
not. Yeah, exactly.
And we need a longer amount of time in order to allow that to burn
That's
off.
crazy,
Because
bro.
we don't want it to get so hot. We want to do it over a long enough distance and a long enough time that the temperature is sort of managed. It's only about 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Makes sense.
Which only
only
about 5,000 degrees
Yeah.
Fahrenheit. But that's kind of manageable. And this is the procedure, something that has not been done for any crewed mission. It has been done for the Artemis I, which was the precursor to the Artemis II.
That was the test
That had
drive where
big
we had
ass
mannequins
chunks
in
out of
there.
the
Yeah,
fucking
they're doing
outside
a
of it.
skip entry sequence. Have you ever done skipping stones like
Yes.
rocks where you like throw a rock
Yeah.
and the rock skips over the water? You do it at a shallow enough angle where the rebound force from the water is going to give you an upward velocity and let you skip over the water. We're doing the same thing with the Earth to reduce velocity. You also have time for the capsule to cool down before you try again. So this is from Artemis 1, coming like this, and the camera is looking in the opposite direction.
Yes.
The speed
You see all the like particles and shit is what people call bubbles.
there is 39,000 kilometers per hour.
It's moving.
Now it's entering the Earth's atmosphere. This is the first entry.
Yes.
All of that heat is creating like a plasma bubble above the Artemis, like up here.
Oh
That
my
thing is
God.
getting hot.
As a camera and gearhead guy, I'm loving this.
So this is that first skip.
Yes.
Okay. Now the second skip, the speed has reduced down to 26,000 kilometers per hour.
Yes.
So we've already dumped a lot of kinetic energy in that first skip. Now we turn, we're rotating, we do a roll about the spacecraft. So we've done the skip, we're coming back, and now we're back into re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. Again, this is Artemis 1.
We did go to the moon.
Yes.
Right. Which
They're going across.
is a lie. But according
He had plates and a fucking spoon, bro. He's gonna get into it. I didn't see that one. Yeah. Some of them are. The fuck? So there's another one from that guy. Because he this dude was actually answering a lot of my questions, bro. Because when I first got a hold of you, I was like, dude, I don't even know. Shit's weird. I don't explain it. Explain it to me. I don't understand this shit. How the fuck can the moon be that small when it's that big from Earth? You know what I mean? How you halfway to fucking space? How you halfway to the moon and it's smaller than it is? So I'm like looking at it in my backyard.
Artemis would go way over the moon's limit, but still return back to Earth because it's like a really nice exercise in orbital dynamics. This is from NASA. Artemis is going to meet the moon, slingshot around, and then return back to Earth. This is an Earth-centric view. The camera is sort of moving with the Earth. If we look at that video again, it seems like the moon is doing so much work to turn the spacecraft around and head it back to Earth. Yes. Right? Now let's look from the moon's position. So now the camera is moving with the moon, and you can see now Artemis is approaching, and it gets slightly deflected. The moon is actually not doing that much work. There's just a tiny bit correction. So what exactly is happening? We got to understand that when Artemis is going towards the moon, it does a single burn, and then it launches towards the moon, right? And then it turns off its engines. So it's still falling towards the Earth. It's like we threw a baseball up, and that baseball is going to have a really high velocity, but it's going to keep reducing its velocity because the Earth keeps pulling on it. So if the moon wasn't there, Artemis would go all the way to the moon, go way over the moon's limit, but still return back to Earth because Artemis does not have escape velocity. Artemis is falling towards the Earth this whole time. All the moon is doing is just like nudging it a little bit more to fall towards the Earth as Artemis goes around. It's kind of an interesting way to think about perspective in
right. So like no matter what, even if they weren't gonna go and do that little hook with the moon and kind of help themselves come back faster,
right?
Eventually, it's still they wouldn't just. So like, how the fuck is that? I don't understand that. Like, how the fuck wouldn't it just be going straight up?
And that's why
because haven't they already? Well, I guess they wouldn't have already escaped our gravitational field. Apparently,
not until after the moon, right?
Well, it had to be because the moon's trapped in our fucking. Apparently, is trapped in our gravitational field. So they would still, even if they went way past, they probably could go way, way past. Did you notice we use infinity emblems in our space travel? I've seen it.
Because of Stargate.
Like I said, I don't know about now. Now it might, nowadays I think we can do it. But back then, I don't take it, bro.
It clearly says we couldn't see any stars. We couldn't see any stars.
We were never able to see stars from the lunar surface or on the daylight side of the moon by eye without looking through the optics. I don't recall during the period of time that we were photographing the solar corona what stars we could see.
I don't remember seeing any.
Dennis, in his own book, which I think he wrote in 1994, he talks about how magnificent the stars were.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, fuckface, you weren't even supposed to be on the moon. Okay, you were up there. They were on the moon. Like, did you forget? Like, what?
That
I don't recall seeing any stars. Well, you're in the
awards. You know what I mean? Because if he's still up there, he was the one that stayed in the shuttle. So like the other, like now, like just like we did now, where they fucking went around the moon. That's what he did by himself, while the other one stayed in on the moon. So he did that. So like basically, yeah.
Fucking thing, get your remedy stripped. You're in the thing, you're not on the ground. The intersecting shadows, people like to try to dismiss them. They say, oh, well, it could be because of the topography, and it could also be more than one light source. And that's more likely when you got a shadow going like this and a shadow going like that. Well, we know we went to the moon, so let's come up with another explanation. Let's not assume we went to the moon, and let's look at that and say, is that the sun, or is that multiple light sources at close range? It seems like there's a hot spot. It seems like there's multiple light sources at close range. And then there's videos that clearly show some sort of a reflection of wire.
You think that's real, bro?
stars. When they're
The video.
bouncing around on the moon's surface, if you speed it up, it looks preposterous because it looks like they're just in slow-mo. There's videos that it looks like they're bouncing around on trampolines. The physics are not the same in Apollo 11 as they are on Apollo 15 and 16. All of a sudden, they can cover great distances. They're doing these weird, giant, long leaps that they weren't doing before. The whole thing's weird. It's
really
also
weird.
during a time where they were completely full of shit about everything.
You had 3 networks.
They lied about the Gulf of Tonkin incident that led us into Vietnam. They lied about who killed JFK. They lied about everything.
MK Ultra.
Everything. Charles Manson. Everything was bullshit. All of it was bullshit. Operation Northwoods. There was all these things that were going on at the same time. So it's like they were more than accustomed to lying. Why would they tell the truth and nothing but the truth about this one thing?
And the Gemini 15 photo, I think, as you've pointed out, is verifiably fake.
Yes.
So we know that they did fake.
Explain what that photo was.
Do you want to explain it?
Well, it's Michael Collins, and it's Michael Collins purportedly doing a spacewalk, but really it was a training mission where they had him strapped in these harnesses, and they just blacked out the background and pretended he was in space.
And they do know that one's fake. So not saying, I don't say it's impossible, bro. I don't think we did it back then though, for sure.
No, I don't know. I do know that we were in a race to beat Russia there, so like.
Oh, nuclear too, bro. That nuclear video bullshit, dude, that's all fake.
You get this straight. You're telling me that back in 1984, a man was just casually free-floating in space with a jetpack fixing satellites. And not only that, they managed to film it perfectly as well. Nice and clear, no issues, no problems in 1984. Fast forward to now in 2026, and we're about to land back from the moon. And we've got the most advanced technology the world has ever seen, you know, AI, 8K cameras, satellites apparently everywhere, billion-pound budgets, and somehow they're still giving us cartoons. Come on, they did this in 1984, a man free-floating with a jetpack going 17,000 miles per hour.
See, he looks like he's only as high up as like Katy Perry and them were.
Fixing a satellite with small tools, like, and we're
Is he really in space though?
struggling right now to get clear.
I feel like the dude that jumped from the Red Bull jump was like
Distance,
right.
up close footage of satellites like we did in 1984. Just think about it, right? We still don't get uninterrupted angles of these missions, right? And we're being told that back then they could. Like, hello? Come on, am I really making a wild claim here? Like, I'm just asking, are we living in the same reality, right? Because something doesn't add
Where
up
does
to me.
space start?
You're telling me that we were doing all of this flawlessly 40 years ago, but now everything's just miraculously more complicated and more restricted and a lot less visible. I mean,
I feel like this dude is cousins with Percy Bones.
come on. What makes this even more laughable is there is genuine, intelligent people out there who think this is real. They don't even question it. They just accept it. No curiosity, no second thought, just, yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely mad if you ask me, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of good points. There's a lot of good points tonight.
I think that might be all the ones.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, that's 17 reels. Is that the right file? Oh no, here we go. There's more. God damn it. Oh, it's just their orbit. A picture.
That's dope.
Right, that is dope. But it does look like some underwater shit. What do you think, man?
I don't know, man, because
just showing the difference of what they did in the missions.
I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on it because, like, I want to believe that we did do this as a greater humanity kind of thing.
Right? Where's one? We launch, go around.
And that's the furthest any man has ever been.
Right here.
Yep.
Deep space. So high Earth orbit is 3. So space don't start until we're about right here, apparently.
Yeah, right about there.
Right about there.
Yeah, I believe it's 50-50, man. Well, that's my belief.
Right.
What doesn't make sense to me is we did it that long ago and we lost the technology, quote unquote. Epstein Island.
They're just launching the rockets into the Bermuda Triangle, bro. That's where they're going.
So we'll
You
never
really wanna
find him.
know?
Yeah, so we'll never find him again. Makes sense.
This is a wild photo too, bro. Oh, they didn't mean to cancel the share. This isn't, Neptune. This is Earth just from the other side. The Pacific Ocean is massive. That covers more area than all of Earth's continents.
It's pretty as fuck.
Yeah. So that makes me even more scared of deep water, though, when you see it like that, bro. Like, what the fuck is down there?
Nessie.
A lot, bro.
Hey, so I'm gonna need about 350.
Oh, here you go. This was a dope ass video I came across. I'm glad I went further down, man.
Oh my God, look.
It's the launch from a fucking
Hell
airplane.
yeah. Dope.
I see a video. You have a video? Perfect.
That is dope as fuck.
Yeah, another rocket is up here, whether it's minutes going over the coast.
Dude, that's so awesome.
I see it. Move your head. Oh, wow. Wow. 15 years of flying, folks, praying that I'd get to see something like this. You don't see this every day. They're going around the moon.
Let's go.
I flew down to Florida. I don't know how many times, half a dozen times, to see that space shuttle take off in my day, and always canceled. And here, front row seats. This is something you want to tell your grandkids, you guys that are 3 years old. My grandkids haven't seen it.
Still going, bro.
That's awesome,
Going and
dude.
going. look pretty straight to me. So, from that airplane view, you know what I mean?
Man, that was fresh. That was fresh as fuck.
It is a once in a lifetime fucking view, bro.
For sure.
So I'll leave it with this one, man. Okay, because we talked a little bit about it in our first moon episode, about how like they say the moon is a reflection of the planet. Like I always heard our continents, man, but this one's taking it further with the flat Earth. Like you know what I mean? Like obviously this don't look anything like that. This fucking where the fuck is this big ass thing right here? If you're saying it's a reflection.
Right.
But I've always heard it was an inverted. The moon has like an inverted reflection of our
I don't know. All I know is we need to get up to the moon so we can take all the cheese.
Oh, here we go. Unredacted photo right here.
Ah, there you go. You found it.
Check that shit out.
That's clearly,
look at South America right there, man.
That's clearly because the turtle's not there.
No, it's. I mean, look at that. You see that little like pillar right here. You know how tall that pillar would be if that was real.
Machu Picchu.
Yeah, it'd be so tall. Everybody would know where that was.
And
some big ass waves right there. Yeah, I know. The turtle was down there, bro. It was like.
Also, where's the ice wall?
This is the south, so it'd be up.
Where's that water going? There's ice walls in the south too.
Yeah.
Good job, AI.
Yeah,
I knew
exactly.
it was AI. You can't trick me.
Oh, that's right. It's not even from Artemis 1. It was from Artemis 11. It's a different satellite.
Got it. Different view of the Earth.
Ugh. All right, I'll check this painting out though. I know I ain't got nothing to do with the moon and shit, but
dope. Hell yeah.
Got a dragon there though.
Because dragons are real, man.
Fuck yeah, they were.
Dragons are fucking real.
All right, so is the moon natural?
Natural?
Yes.
Yeah.
As in not a base for aliens.
Yeah, it was
not a satellite, nothing like that. Like a real, like it was formed when our fucking planet fucking got hit and shit. Okay.
Yep.
Is Artemis II hiding something?
No, I think it was the mission was for them to go up there, point us out our base so that we can go up there and make our moon base.
Okay. I think the moon is a fucking base. I think it's hollow. I think it's a base of some sort. Artemis is hiding something. I'm gonna just be the opposite, whatever you say.
If it's a base, why are we just not going back to it?
I don't know. Okay. Have humans secretly been to the moon since? Do you think that we have been back a couple of times to the moon and they ain't telling us?
No. I think genuinely we lost the ability.
So obviously, is the moon hollow? We already kind of went. You say no, or do you say yeah?
I think there's caves on the moon.
Okay, so it makes sense for it to be hollow, in my opinion, even if we're looking at it from NASA's point of view. So NASA's official explanation for the formation of the moon is that it formed from our planet. It kind of like liquefied some rock when we got hit with another planet or whatever the fuck.
Yep.
Liquefied rock, fucking shot out, formed. So if you think of lava rock, where's my bracelet? If you look at my bracelet, man, I don't know where the motherfucker is right here. Yeah, it is. This has lava rock on it. And if you look at that lava rock, really, I don't know. But it has holes and shit, right? Look at that crater and shit compared to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. it makes fucking sense to me that it would be kind of hollow too, because lava rock is also hollow. So that's what I think, right? Is there alien activity connected to the moon?
Yes and no.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I think
If
our
it's a
aliens.
base, yes, but
I see. No, I think our aliens are in the ocean. That's what I think.
I think if it was a moon, I think we would see a lot more because we
Yeah.
could see a lot of the moon, bro. We would see shit.
For sure.
Because that was one of my things about why we didn't, why the Artemis wasn't fucking given right. Real, it's not really that Artemis didn't go there. It's more like NASA's feeding us bullshit pictures and shit like that,
Right.
not giving us the real shit. And because dude, like I can see the moon so clearly from me. So why is it when you're halfway to the moon, it's small? It's smaller than what it is to me. Like I need somebody to please explain that one to me. Because they released the photo, right? They're like halfway to the moon, and it's this little tiny fucking spot, right? But yet, from my backyard, dude, I can see literal craters and shit, almost just as good as that fucking photo. So that is NASA telling us the full truth about the moon? I don't think so.
I'm looking.
Right. So if they found something on the moon, do you think they would tell us? I don't think they would, bro. Why would they? Unless it was something that was like, oh, look at this shit. If it was something super spicy, I wouldn't think they would.
Hmm.
There was also one I found. There was an article claiming that gravity would stop for like 7 seconds. I want to try to find that one because that's kind of scary to think about, bro. What would
Yeah.
if gravity stopped for 7 seconds? Da-na-na-na, da-da, da-da.
There's footage of them taking off.
Okay, so we seen that picture that was taken right there.
Yeah.
How long was that video?
5 minutes.
Damn, bro, they went that far in 5 minutes.
Let's see.
Gravity. You can't turn off gravity. Damn. Hopefully that was supposed to happen. Where's all the satellites at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's Starlink at? Where's all that shit at, bro? Where's all the space junk at?
Very true. Oh, look, there's something down there.
That they just dropped?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Because, I mean, they might not be that high up yet because everything where they're at, what is that red dot, bro?
I think that's a flare. Or a light flare.
Perfect sphere?
Yeah, like a lens flare, you know?
Maybe.
Eight minutes into the flight. Yeah, and you still see nothing. No satellites, no nothing.
I want to know where the space junk's at. Because they claimed
Right.
that our atmosphere is fucking covered with space junk. What is that?
Look at that.
Is that bubbles or is that space junk? That might be space junk. That shit does look like kind of like, you know what I mean? When did that start? Kind of about right there.
The fuck is that?
Did something get hit? Because that is just
a lot of
random
shit.
debris right there that's falling down.
Well, we asked for space junk. More space junk. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, being that close, you're not, yeah. It's crazy, man. There's a lot to it.
Maybe I'll go deeper down this rabbit hole and make my own opinion.
Right. What? But anyways, it was great hanging out. It was great talking about this shit. We'll fucking be doing it again. I guarantee the next topic. I don't know. I'll have to prepare better. I always say that for these. Well,
half of the time is rambling and trying to figure out,
Just
or
figuring
trying
out
to
something.
convince each other, you know?
Right.
I
don't know, man. Like I said, the one that I still can't. Okay, astronauts being alive from the original mission. I don't think we really went to the fucking moon. Blah blah blah. The first moon mission, that Challenger mission. Why the fuck is halfway to the moon? Why is the moon smaller when why does the moon get smaller the closer you got to it? Those are the questions I need.
The real hard hitting questions.
Yeah. We can debunk a lot of the other shit. There's a lot of fucking other, you know, I mean, there's a lot of variables to all the other shit.
Right.
Finish this brownie off. But honestly, sign us out.
Yep. Another week. Make sure you call your homies. Tell everybody you love them. We love you, motherfuckers. We'll see you guys next week.
Go watch our Pokemon campaign.
Yeah, go watch our Pokemon shit. It's fucking fun. New episodes will be out probably Wednesdays. Because
and by episode 3, oh yeah.
We're not competing with JC Dub.
No, we'll change the dates.
Yep.
I didn't realize that
it was 2.5 hours. I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah. We tried to give it an hour and a half before us.
Right. Didn't work. We're just gonna go ahead and move it to probably Wednesdays or maybe even Tuesdays. Who knows?
Yeah. But by episode 3, it gets so good.
Yes, you can see the battles, you can see everything. Like,
yeah,
it gets so much fun. It gets so much fun. We're already balls deep into it, and we're working on something else too. So
a full gaming playthrough.
Yeah.
You've seen us play video games. You've seen us have you ever played video games on Weed where we just either try a new video game out with each other, show each other a new video game like, you know, me, blah, 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 or play video games with you with, you know, tiny games.
But we're playing a full playthrough right now. We're recording bits and pieces of it. We might record some tonight. Who knows?
But we love y'all. As always, spade and neuter your pets. Check up on your friends. That's the
Boof
two.
stuff.
That's the two Prices Right sign out. So I don't know what other ones we can use.
Boof drugs. Poop in your puss. Clockwork is real jug shit. Whoop whoop. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Whoop whoop. We love y'all.
Peace. Love y'all.
Hey, whoop whoop, motherfuckers. Or as I would say in Spanish, whoop whoop, hijo de puta. This is Saganumo sending mucho amor to the Thuggalo Show. They fucking rock and you fucking know it. So don't act like you don't know, motherfucker! Motherfucker!
Hey, shout out Thuggalo Show in this bitch. Every fucking city, Thuggalo Show represent. Free Will in the bitch. Darby in the pitch. Shout out Thuggalo Show. Love you motherfuckers for real, bro.
Hey, this is Ouija Mac, the ugliest juggalo that ever fucked your bitch. Tune into the Thuggalo podcast or you ain't shit, ho.